Okay, so this is my favorite cleric. I think I spoke about it in Urdu, but so this is my favorite cleric. As you guys know, he's the one who says bolo by bolo. By the way, I've actually noticed that he doesn't say bolo by bolo anymore, which is, like he has a habit of getting a confirmation from his audience. He'd be like, he would say half a sentence and then he would look at his audience and expect them to say something, to finish a sentence, like two loved up couples do that. So he's like, so my name is, come on, say it. Harris Sultan. So that's what he would do. So he said in Urdu, they're called bolo bhai bolo bolo. And sometimes he gets so frustrated that why are you not finishing my sentences? So that guy, Mufti Tariq Masood Sahib, he's funny. He can say some really silly stuff. And I have one such silly video. So have a look. So if you ever wondered, and most of you who don't know, so in languages like Urdu and Arabic, what we say that, have you given the divorce to a woman? The reason why we say given. First time when I actually, I was translating in Urdu and English, and when I first time spoke with my partner, and I said, he didn't give her the divorce, and my partner was like, what do you mean give her divorce? Why didn't you mean they didn't divorce each other, or she didn't divorce him, or he didn't divorce her? So there's nothing to give in that, but in Islam there is, because in Islam only a man has the right to let go of the woman. And this is why I spoke about this British Pakistani girl last week in my English stream, where she was saying that, she had to go to the court to demand to be freed, basically freed by her husband, because her husband is the only one who has a right to let her go or divorce her. A woman can't divorce. Some Muslim countries do actually allow that, but it's against it's against Sharia. So by default they just cross it out, and we spoke about it as well. So have a look. So here's this guy who explains bolo by bolo. Come on, finish my sentence. That guy, he explains why women are not allowed to divorce men and why men are exclusively allowed to divorce women. Have a look.
तो जब आप तलाक दोगे तो अपने मातहत को, अपनी मिल्कियत को आप क्या कर रहे हो? जाहिल कर रहे हो. तो नुकसान उसका कम हो रहा है, आपका ज्यादा हो रहा है. तो जिसका नुकसान होता है उसको हक दिया जाता है कि वो जब चाहे 2 लफ्ज 3 लफ्ज इस्तेमाल करके, जैसे गुलाम होता है ना, गुलाम को एक दफा बोल दो आजाद, फौरन आजाद हो गया, बस एक दफा जबान से निकलने की देर है. क्योंकि नुकसान किसका हो रहा है इसमें? आपका हो रहा है, गुलाम का थोड़ी हो रहा है. लेकिन औरत गुलाम की तरह नहीं होती. नुकसान औरत का भी होता है तलाक की सूरत में, लेकिन इस्लाम इस बात को मानता है कि औरत का नुकसान कम है, मर्द का नुकसान उससे कई गुना ज्यादा है. तो राइट उसको दिया जाए जिसका नुकसान हो रहा है, क्योंकि इसका फायदा ये होगा कि वो इस राइट को इस्तेमाल नहीं करेगा. और जिसको फायदा ज्यादा हो रहा है, नुकसान कम हो रहा है, उसको अगर राइट दे दिया जाए तो वो सुबह शाम उसका काम ही यही होगा.
Couple of bungles he made. Number one, he said, okay, when a man divorces a woman, then he's losing something because he obviously owns her. And in Islam, he actually has spent money. So according to traditional Islam, a man goes to a woman's father and he gives her some money. And then he brings her home. And then, he does what he does. So he spent money and now he owns her. And because he spent money, that's why only he can let her go. A woman can't, because she has no say in that. And he said it himself. He said, because a man is losing something, a woman is not losing. A man is losing something. That's why God has given him the right. And he gave a perfect analogy that just like if you told a slave that you are allowed to, that you're allowed to go away, then the slave would waste no opportunity. He'd run away. That's why only the master has a right to let go of a slave. Then he realized, oh, hang on, what am I doing? Oh, I've compared a woman to a slave. And then he goes, no, but a woman is not like a slave, but she kind of is. Because that's why a man has a right to let her go. So he admitted that women are kind of like slaves who are not allowed to go. The second part that he made, that, okay, a man loses something, but a woman loses something less. And sorry, the more important part that he made, that he said, for example, if he gave a slave a right to free himself, then he'd do it straight away. He'd do it every day. Just like that, if Allah had given a right to a woman to free herself or to divorce a man, then she would do this every day. What kind of logic is that? So that means obviously only that woman would do this every day if she's being oppressed by her husband. That's the only, otherwise a loving wife would never do this. That's why there are people who live in happy relationships with or without marriage, and they can walk out any day they want, but they don't, because they're happy with each other. But Islam, because it is an oppressive system, the whole institute of marriage within Islam is so oppressive. That's why they know that because a man demands certain behaviors from his woman, from his wife, that's why, of course, a woman is going to say, well, screw you, I'm not going to have sex with you today, or screw you, I'm not going to cook dinner for you, or screw you, I'm not going to clean the house for you. That's why if her husband forces her every day, she would say, oh, okay, if you're going to pressure me every day, I'm going to divorce you. No, that's why we're going to take away the last hope of freedom from you as well, and that is the right to divorce. So, thank you very much for saying that. To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.